Alright. Morning, guys. How's everybody going this morning? Hope you guys are fine and doing well. What's been happening with everybody since I spoke to you yesterday on the live we done yesterday, which is quite good. Had a lot of stuff on the live. Just to let you know what video is going to be going on today, so you guys know. I am going to have my eye test done today. Blind as a bat without it. I'm going to have my eye test done. I'm also going to have my hearing test done. I know a lot of you are saying, what'd you say? Yeah, I'm going to have my hearing test done. And looking forward to all of that. Also, I'm going to have my, say when we done my hearing, my eye test, and stuff like that, done. Eye check, which is overdue to get done. I have to do that. So today's the day to get all that done, which I have to do. Been putting it off long enough, so the time's the time. I done a TikTok live yesterday where I was say with me talk bloody car up and down. One kid's got a remote control car and he keeps flying with it up and down the driveway. So when his car gets run over, he'll be complaining. I don't know who it exactly is. I got a feeling I know who it is. It's a little brat next door. I think he's got a remote control car and he keeps playing with it up and down. Surely his mother would probably take him to school early, and that would be the best solution for him, for his own safety. He's a pain in the backside. He's got this remote control car and he goes up and down with it. So yeah, it is a bit of a pain in the backside with it. Let me see any commentos coming in. Cindy, would you sit down? I've got to say something to him because he's being a pain in the backside. Excuse me, guys. I've got to go and say something to this kid. Oh, bloody kids. Find out who this kid is now. Little shit's doing burnouts and that. I reckon you could keep them inside. Unless it's school holidays or something. It might be school holidays. Maybe little bastards not going to school. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, kid next door is playing with his remote control car. If it's not one thing, it's another. It's lucky we're doing a live in here because he's a pain in the ass. The kid is a pain in the ass. He really is. I wish his mother would hurry up and take him to school because he does drive you bonkers. He's a real little handicapped arsehole. And I don't usually talk about people like that. Anyway, let's hope someone reverses over the car. Then he won't be whizzing it up and down then. He's only doing it just to be a pain in the backside. I think that's what that's all the kid is good for. I, I think that when he was born, he was born with something in his head, like he, his mother's got no control over him. She just lets him get away with murder. I'm just waiting for someone to run over it for him. Someone runs over it, I'll be happy. It might teach him a lesson, because he's a real pain in the proverbial. He really is. It's him and bloke across the road, which is a real pain in the backside too. I don't think it's called holidays. I don't think it is. Morning. How are you? Welcome to the YouTube live. Hope you are fine and dandy, and everything's all right. God, I wish his battery would go flat on that thing. Very hard to do a live stream when you've got a kid whizzing up and down with a remote control car. Glue's dried here, guys, by the way, too. But I'll let you know. Glue has dried completely. There you go. Not only that one there, but we're not going to worry about that. The glue's dried, but it's had 3 days to dry, so we're quite happy with that. We are going to put a it on there, a strip of wood, and then we're going to call it job done. The glue is pretty dry. Oh yeah, she's golden. So yeah, that's pretty good. I'm happy about that. I'll be more happy at the little pain in the ass next door. Fucking racing up, he's a fucking pain. He's a pain. The kid is a pain in the ass. I don't usually say that about kids, but this one here from day one has been a pain in the back. It's lucky that I haven't got my van parked outside. That's all I can say. Because the kid is just how do you say? He's like out of control. He's like out of control. Sort of. His mother doesn't really say stop him from doing what he's doing, sort of thing. So he just and he's only renting. He's a renter. He's the one I was telling you about. You know how we've got some renters here that have been here for 10 years and they do what they want. Yeah, he's the one that's just a pain in his backside. And the trouble is, you put your car outside and a little bastard comes and he'll scribble all over it for you. Like he'll do a drawing on it for you and stuff like that. He's a real pain in the ass, that kid, I tell you. Really is a pain in the backside. The more you complain about them, the more they seem to like to do it more and more and more. I think just to get under your skin. I think that's what they do it for, just to get under your skin. It's the joys of being me. That's what it is. The joys of being me. Big Maddie's coming today. Which I'm looking forward to seeing old Maddie. Didn't get the screws put in like I said I was going to do yesterday because got to put a piece of wood that we're going to get done. I am going to give him, maybe tomorrow go down and see him just to get it measured up. Because he's meant to phone me back. We're probably still on holiday. So yeah, we're going to get that done. Yeah, just to give it more secure, because you don't know, maybe the glue in the summer might come off. We don't know. It does set rock hard, but you never know. Glue is glue. I know people are saying, why don't you use a real good glue, Pete, and stuff like that. Well, all means I sort of got a rail put up and got it done properly, but it's up now, and that's the main thing. It's I've done a pretty good job for what I can do with it. I think I can't do any more better than what I'm doing with it. So I'm more than happy with what I've done with it. Yes, I couldn't be more happier with it. Also, like to thank everyone that has subscribed to the channel, all the new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. I hope you do enjoy what we put on the channel, and I hope you guys do keep subscribing to me channel, and keep watching my videos. That's most important for my channel, to keep watching the videos. Some really cool videos coming up, I do promise you that. I try to make better videos. What I'm doing. I'm trying to do more exciting stuff on the channel for you guys. And yeah, just trying to be me, and trying to do what I can do on the channel. So I'm hoping you'll join in for all that. Yeah, just hang around and see what we can do on the channel, guys, and stay tuned for what we do on our channel, and all the good shit that we do, and all the stuff that we do and stuff like that. I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to doing all the stuff that we can do on the channel, which is really cool. I do like putting the videos out that I'm putting out for you guys to watch. Had a lot of new subscribers yesterday. I think I had about 12 new subscribers that joined yesterday from just one of the lives that we done yesterday, and that was really, really amazing. I did really much appreciate you guys liking and subscribing to the channel. It really, really sort of made my day, and I was really happy with it. That you guys were here to subscribe to the channel and sort of watch the videos and comment. And I know there's a lot of new people. I'm sorry I don't read your comments. My reading is not the best. I am improving on my reading. To tell you the truth, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not lying to anyone. My reading, hang on guys, I'm going to check my volumes up. I hope my volume's up. Hang on guys, I'm just going to pull out and see if my volume's up. Hang on. Up. I couldn't see, on my end it doesn't say volume up. So yeah, I just had to make sure the volume was up. Please like and subscribe to the channel, if you don't mind. It does help us out a hell of a lot if you do like and subscribe to the channel. There you go. That's a bit of a song that I sang for you. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It very much does help us on the channel, and it helps me get the subscriber rate up on the channel. What else am I going to say? Oh, Izzy. I don't know where Izzy is. I'm guessing that Izzy's around. Izzy, are you around? Izzy's usually on most of the live chats, and she's usually over on YouTube, but she does usually over on TikTok, but she does come over on YouTube. I haven't seen, who I haven't seen for a while, guys, is Patty. I have not seen Patty for quite a while on the channel. I don't know what has happened to Patty. But yeah, Patty is usually on the channel with me all the time, and sort of, doing, giving me grief about this or grief about that sort of thing. He's always sort of trying to put me in my place, old Patty. Which I do appreciate him for that. I really do. Patty's a real character. Patty is definitely a real character. I wouldn't have it any other way with Patty being on the channel. He's quite good, and so is Izzy, and so is all of the other moderators that we have on the channel. They do it. All the moderators and all you subscribers, I really got to send you all my love to all you guys, because as I said, without you guys, this channel would not exist, and it's thanks to the love and the support that you give me when I'm doing my lives and doing the videos. Even though some of the videos I know is not up to par, they're not up to everyone's standard. I can understand that. But the main thing is that you guys like and subscribe to my channel. And that's all I ask, is just like and subscribe to the channel. And keep up watching the videos, because it does help. I know they've got ads in them. All I ask is just, watch the ad. It does help the channel out. Through the earning thing on our channel, it does help me out a bit, because as you know, YouTube doesn't pay us very much every month. Like every month, I'm lucky if I get maybe $140 every month. from the channel. That's with the ads and for people watching and stuff like that. And yeah, at the moment the likes are down a bit. Which, oh, hello, someone's saying hello. Hello, are you a new subscriber to my channel? If you are, welcome to the channel. It's a pleasure to have you on board. I hope you enjoy what the channel is about. It's I'll just give you a brief rundown. The channel is about me having ADHD and autism, and filming what I do every day with my support workers when we go out here and there. We usually just have fun and, you know, smile and joke and laugh and all this good jazz. So that's what the channel is about. For people that are wondering what is this channel about, that is what it's about. It's about me having freedom to do what I want, to go with my support people where I want, and stuff like that. That's what I'm doing. What's that? Like, thank you very much. Thank you for your new subscriber, and you do like our channel. I do. If you're an old subscriber too, thank you very much. I welcome you too. If you're old or new, it doesn't matter. Welcome to our channel. We do appreciate you guys being on board. I've got all the love and all the respect for you guys. There's not a day goes by where I'm not glad to see new people on my channel, because it helps the channel grow. And I'm on Facebook. I've added a couple more people on my Facebook page. It's very hard for me to find the accept button on my Facebook, but I'm new at it. I do post a few videos there occasionally on my channel, but I'm mainly on TikTok and YouTube sort of thing these days, you know, getting these channels up and doing a live. What I done yesterday, I did do a live yesterday on the TikTok channel. It was a live in the afternoon. I didn't think I was going to do an afternoon live, but we had open house. It was about 4:30 till 5 o'clock. So I came out in the van with the dog, and I decided to do a live chat in the van, which was pretty, it was pretty okay, I reckon. I was very, very, very pleased about it. I done it live. You know, was joking around, and yeah, and the TikTok people, I think, did appreciate it that I bothered to spend the time to do a live over there, because I don't usually do lives in the afternoon on TikTok. It's usually you know, just do my YouTube lives, and that's about it. And I usually do a TikTok live in the morning. But I sort of done one as well in the afternoon for the TikTok people, because I was going to be out, and I didn't feel like going for a drive after having a glass of wine. At that time of the afternoon, about 4:30, I didn't really want to go on the road. So I just done a TikTok live and let them know what was going on, and stuff that I've been up to yesterday, and which there is videos on both channels of what I done yesterday. Yeah, it was basically a what do you call, radiator flush day yesterday, where I had the coolant flushed. I had pressure tested and all this good jazz, and checked the coolant this morning. The coolant level was where it should be. I will keep an eye on it for another couple of days. He did say he might have to top it up, but I haven't topped it up yet. It's still where it should be. So I'm very grateful for that. I know a lot of people like to put more coolant than what it should be, but the coolant is where it is. You can see it at the moment, so that is the main thing. I know probably meant to go up on the bottle. I'm not quite sure, but I know where it is. It's got a level, so it's pretty well over the level mark, so it's pretty good. It's where the guy put it. Yes, so I have got top up coolant if I need it. So that's pretty cool. So when I do need it, I'll just you know, top it up when it goes down a bit, because the hoses on these vans have got like a kink in them, because the radiator's on the side, sideways. It's, when I say sideways, it's you know how a radiator would be, but it's on an angle like this side here. So yeah, it does make, it's got a kink. They've got a kink in the hoses, the high aces, and because the radiator's more up the front more, it sort of takes longer to get air bubbles out of them and stuff like that, and for, you know, coolant to go around the cooler pipes and stuff like that, to cool for the heater and stuff like that. So you've just got to be aware of that too when you do a coolant flush on these, which I don't know nothing about these. I'm sort of new to the high ace game sort of thing. I don't know much about them, and what I'm learning about them is radiators are in different places on them, and you just got to basically be careful. And, you know, mechanics know what they're doing on these. You know, it's not like back in the old day when I had my 85 Taraga and I could just pull the hose off. I'll pull the hose off and the coolant will come out. I'll put it in a bucket, the old coolant. I'll just pull my radiator hose off, and, you know, flush water. I'll put the hose back on, just tighten it a little bit, put some water, fill up the radiator with water, take it around the block 1 or 2 times, come back and then put the van on an angle and drop the water, and then just put the hose back on properly, or put a replacement radiator hose if it needed it, and then I'll just tighten the thing back up and put the coolant in. And it was good back in the day too, because I could take the overflow bottle off. The overflow bottle would just go toom like that, and you could take it off, sort of thing. So that made a hell of a difference to do it that way. So I'd done it that way, and I also used to put the heater on when I was doing it, so then I could top up the radiator with the coolant, because you have to burp them and let the air bubbles escape from the radiator. So, you know, usually it's a 2-day process sometimes back in the day, when we had to do that, because you sort of had to squeeze the hose, which again made it back in the day a bit tricky to do it, but you know, what can you do? They're the things back in the day we used to do. Life was more simple back in those days, guys. There wasn't the hassle that you have now with coolant flushes on these sort of vans that are, you know, and I shouldn't say this, because I know a lot of people are going to say, well, you shouldn't say that. A lot of these high aces, guys, are pains in the backside to do. A lot of them are pain in the backside because of the way that the radiator is shaped. They're not shaped that way. You with me? That way. They're shaped that way on an angle. So when you're doing a flush, and this is what mechanic told me, not me, because I don't know nothing about them. It's very, very hard to do a flush on them, apparently. But still, they are. I'm finding they're good on fuel. The high aces are good on fuel. Superb for going. They're a bit sluggish for going up hills, being a van, and a bit heavy and stuff like that. They are a sort of sluggish vehicle, but saying that, and this is another thing we'll get into now. Reliability. Now here's one. Reliability on them. Reliability on the motor side, which we don't talk about. The motor side. Reliability on the motor side. On the motor side. Very, 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 very good on the motor side with reliability is I'm talking about. Like, I put petrol in here once a fortnight, and the tank is still full. Like, we filled up last Friday, and I'm still on nearly full. Was it Monday I filled? I can't remember if it was Monday or whenever it was I filled up. But it's still on the full, nearly on the full mark. Which is really, really good. I can't really complain about that. They are great to drive and all this jazz. That they do go pretty good. They do say when we're at traffic lights, they run pretty good, even with the air conditioning, even though it's a little 2-litre engine. Because as I said, not many of these vans do have 2 litres. Most of them I found are like the Japanese imports, like this one is, that have the 2-litre engines in them, which is sort of very, very rare for a Toyota Hiace van of 2013 to 2014. Even up to 2019 to 2020, they had, some of them have got still 2-litre engines coming out still in 2-litre engines. I think they call them the L200 or something like that, Hiace L200. That's what I think. That's what I'm presuming they call these things. I know, as I said, I know nothing about them. They're you know, a mystery to me. As I said, I've never, when I was younger and I saw these first come out, when the Hiaces first came out, right, guys, and this is not a lie, when the Hiaces first came out, I never really, to tell you the truth, on these models here, the 2013, 2012s, 2007s, I was never a keen person on them. I sort of didn't like the way they had the engine in one area and the coolant in another area, and the hoses were so far away. I was never a fan of that. But then, as I got, you know, after owning one for close to nearly 8 months now, it must be 8 months, yeah, come on, 8 months, bloody hell, 8 months now, you sort of, you get used to a vehicle after 8 months. You sort of know the quirks of them and noises that they do, and then you ask mechanics, well, should I do that noise? Should they do that noise? And of course, mechanics, they know, because they work on these things, and they know what noises they should make and what noises they shouldn't do. But it's like, I guess, guys, it's like everything in life. You buy something new, and it's bound, you're bound to try and figure it out. I mean, you buy a new car, and you try to work out, well, why the hell is it doing that noise? Should they do that noise? It's just, you've just got to sort of be a bit brainy about it and say, well, hang on, is there a problem with this? Should it do this noise? And then someone saying, hi, how are you guys? I'm just giving a bit of a talk about me 2013 Hiace, the experiences I've had with it so far, over owning it nearly for 7 months, and the problems that you do run into with these sort of vans if you're not careful with them, and if you don't keep their maintenance up to date on them. That's why I'm just explaining to the new subscribers that are on my channel, yeah, what you got to look out for and stuff like that, because a lot of people that buy these, young people, don't really understand much about Hiaces and the way they run, and stuff like that. The newer models like these, basically, I know the I think it's 2.4 and 2.7 engines. They are, I know, bulletproof. I know that those motors are bulletproof. I don't know nothing about the 2-litre engines in these. I know they're the baby engines of, like, the 2.4, 2.7. They're the baby motors. They're a sort of small motor to 2-litre. There is video of the engine if you want to go and see it. It's in the playlist. I think it's in my playlist, Peter's playlist. There is a video of the motor on it, if people want to see what sort of motor this is. Will be a refresher video coming up of the motor, because I usually do videos every couple of months of the motor to update the new people what it looks like and stuff like that. But there is a video on TikTok in here of the motor, if people do want to go and check it out and see where the battery's situated, where this is situated, how do you get to this, how do you get to that. There is a complete video on all of that, which is explaining to you where this bit is, where that bit is, and how it works, and how this works. I mean, I go through the basics, what I know. I'm no, what do you call it, Einstein, where I can say to you, oh yeah, by the way, this is how this goes, this is how that goes. I'm not an Einstein, so, you know, please guys don't sort of hate on me when I say to you, oh yeah, I know about this, because I don't. I'm learning every day as I do things on this van, like services and overdue stuff that should have been done. Because when a vehicle hits 100,000 and it's an unknown vehicle, like it's unknown when your service was done, it was unknown when this was done, it was unknown when that was done. It does then you then come into another what do you call it, category of when was this done, when was that done, and that too is a mindset on its own too, because not many people that have these when they first buy them are from like the young people that buy these, or the, you know, people that are 24, 25 years old. Most people don't know the hidden quirks about these like Japanese import Hiaces, what life they've had over there, and what they've had done over there, and what they haven't done over there. You really just take it. You really just take it in your hand. If you haven't got like a service history on one of these, and you don't, and the car yard says to you, oh well, yeah, oh yeah, but he hasn't got it written down in the book for you. Oh yeah, coolant was done, that was done, and that none of that's written in your book, then you can take it for granted that none of that was done. Because mechanics are not going to spend an hour and a half flushing coolant in one of these, because it is an hour and a half job just to flush the coolant, because you got to let them run for half an hour so the coolant goes around the system, and pressure test them so they don't leak. It is a fairly big job. It's not an easy job on one of these to do it. So yeah, just keep that in mind. If you've got no sort of service history on one of these, that you don't know when the oil was changed, over, you know, when it was overseas, who had it, you know, and you haven't got any like maintenance history to it, my advice was, and this is how I've learnt this the hard way owning a Japanese import Hiace, just take it to your local mechanic. Even if your car yard has done your service and oil and whatever shit that they done to it, take it to your mechanic and say, look, I want you to do the oil filter, even if they say it's had one, and you can see it probably has had one, and because you don't know what oil they put in it, just go and say to your mechanic, please, you know, change me oil, me filter, and, you know, check me plugs, check the coil packs, check all of that bullshit, check the shockies, check your diff, check your transmission oil, see what condition, what colour it's in, and that way you'll know exactly what needs to be done, and then you can sort of budget for what you can afford to do. Main things on these to do is, when you're getting them, transmission service. If they've done nearly 100,000 K and you check up the transmission, it's a dark brown colour, straight away take it to your transmission place, get it serviced. Or else, you know, because after 100,000 they won't, after 130,000, most transmission places are a bit wary on doing like transmission services, because they think, oh well, you know, it hasn't had a service for, you know, it's gone over the 100,000 mark and it hasn't had a service yet. Most of them are a bit wary of that. This one, because I've got it at 96,000 and I serviced the transmission oil with my mechanic straight away, I can now do them. Like if it gets to 200,000, to get another oil change. But if you've got one that's done 130,000, you don't know the history of the transmission service and that, some mechanics do shy away from that sort of thing, because it is, you don't know what you're getting into. You can drain the oils and you have clutch slips on the transmission change on them, and yeah, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So yeah, just be very wary. If you don't know much about Hiaces, be very, very wary. Because I know a lot of young people, they buy these to do camping. They like going here and there. They like decking it out. They like enjoying it. taking it here, and I can understand, you know, people liking to take these here and there. They are a great bus to take here and there. I'm not saying they're not. All I'm saying is just be aware that things are not cheap on these to fix. They are quite dear. Luckily, I've got a new mechanic. He's really a good person. He done me the radiator flush for $250. Usually do about $450. He done it half price for me and gave me a bottle of coolant for it. So, and he's a good person. Like, he's going to do me the curtain thing here to put a nice bracket thing up here to keep him nice and good. Not that we probably need one, but it's better to have one there for safety reasons anyway. So yeah, he's going to do that for me, and yeah, it's just and my mechanic said to me yesterday, and I think I said it in the live, but maybe I didn't. He said it was a very clean van. I'll repeat myself if I didn't say it on the live. He said to me, Pete, not for nothing, your van is very, very clean inside. I don't know who had it, but it is very clean inside. There's no you know, roof mate. There's only one here on the roof that I can find. But he said it's pretty clean. It is pretty clean inside, which is true. It is fairly clean inside. I've got to give that. She's not all scratched up and that. She's fairly clean inside. So I've just taken it to another life of its life sort of thing. Like with me now, it's got another life where it's properly loved, it's properly maintained, it's properly, you know, it's got a new battery put in it. It's properly maintained, you know, new coolant, it's got new oil, new transmission oil, new spark plugs, new ball joints, new tires on it, new shockies on her, new lowering blocks on her to lower it, bigger tires, mag wheels she's got on her, and serpentine belt she's got on her, a new serpentine belt I put on it with the mechanic, so we got that put on it. It's had a fair bit of work done to it since I've owned it. I've done a fair bit of overdue, I call it overdue maintenance, because it is overdue maintenance. Because when I saw this van and I checked up the oil, she was very dark. It's just like she missed an oil change or something. She was very, very dark, the oil. And they I think what they only do is just go through it, check it. We don't want to get rid of it. That's it. It's job's done. It's out the way. It's out the door. You know, it's not our problem no more. They give you a guarantee, but the guarantee is bullshit. The guarantee is bullshit. Any car dealer that gives you a guarantee if it's a second-hand van, he's going to say, yeah, we don't really cover that. And it's in the very small print. And then you look at the small print and you say, well, hang on, I signed this. This was the guarantee you were going to fix this. And they'll just look at it and say, oh, yeah. And they'll put some either stop leak in it or something and say, yeah, it's good, we've done it. And then when the guarantee runs out, of course, then your troubles really start then. And then you go to the dealer, you go to the mechanic, and he does you the service and says, oh, do you know you got stop leak in your motor? So, yeah, you never trust a car yard unless you know the people in the car yard and you know that they've got a good reputation and you know that they're really, really going to look out for you, because some car yards that sell these Japanese import Hi-Aces, some of them really, they check it over quickly, you know, oh yeah, take it to the mechanic, oh yeah, that's fine, yep, no worries, that's done, this is done. They don't really give a continental, really, because at the end of the day, they want to sell the van or car, whatever you buy. They want to make a profit. They're not going to sit there and wait for you to hum and ha about, you know, if you want it, if you don't want it. At the end of the day, they're going to say to you, they're going to pull every trick out the book and say, oh yeah, no, this is good, no worries, you won't have no trouble with this. This will last you for ages, no problem, mate, no problem. They'll give you every bullshit excuse they can give you. So my thing is, just watch out. Just watch out for what people are going to try and sell you. Because people are going to try and sell you something, and believe me, if you're not, if you know, new to the game of buying cars, you're young. As I said, and I said this in a couple of lives before. This was maybe a month ago. I said in last month's live. Be very, very careful. Take someone with you that knows what they're doing. We're going to go toilet. Be back in a minute. We'll finish this conversation and move on to something else. Hang on till we've got to go and do wee-wee. Alright. Alright. Sorry guys. Go little boys room. So yeah, be careful of that. Alright, features. Features on this type of vans. We'll get into that now. Features you can get in these vans is you can get on these cargo vans, whatever they call these ones, cargo vans, you can get mirrors at the side, which is pretty good, that they're on the outside of your van. So they're like an old school mirror that they used to have on the old Hi-Aces back in the day. So you can get them. Even on the new ones now, you still can get those if you really want, but they're a lot smaller. They're not as big as these ones. That's a plus on these. Also, you 3 seats at the front. That's standard in most of these Hi-Aces. If they don't have seats, you will have a nightmare if it's a 2013 like this one is to try and get a seat for them, because the bolt holes do not line up. You have to go and get to a camping place, get a seat ordered, and believe me when I tell you, the price is $4,500 bloody dollars to get a seat installed in one of these, and that's only for 2 people to sit at the back. So there's that to look out for. But plus side on these being a long base vehicle, you do have large area at the back here where you can put curtains if you want. You can put said couch if you want. You can put table if you want. So you've got those pluses if you do buy one like that, and you've still got to carry the family out with you. Like if you got elderly parents or you got children that have to go out in your vehicle, you can still have their area and you can have your area with your wife or partner, whoever you have. You can then have your area and you can still do what you want to do with it. So that's the good side of them. Only thing you've got to look out for these also when you do buy these, because they're a cargo van, do look out for, when you go to the car yard and you are thinking of purchasing one of these, do look out for the height, because some of these are really, this was really tall when I had to get it lowered, because I'm eventually going to shift into a retirement village and I have to get it in the garage. So I had to have I had it lowered. Having a lowered, Cindy, sit down. Having a lowered makes it a bit bouncy. That's the only thing you got to watch out for. They do get a bit bouncy. apart from that, they're really a good vehicle to drive around in. Cindy, sit down now. They really are a good vehicle to drive. Sit down. They really are a good vehicle. Oh, sorry, guys. Sit down, Cindy and Glazakis. They are a good vehicle to drive around in. I don't know about the 2.4 model. I don't know nothing about them. I know these ones are very, very good on fuel. The 2.4 and 2.7 model might be a bit heavier because bigger motor. Probably they do zoom along a bit better because it's got more power underneath them. These ones are when you know, especially for me, I'm carrying a couch and all that with me. You know, that's my seating area for when I'm pulled over and when I'm doing lives like this in the morning. You do just have to watch out that the couches in these, if you want to go to Lifeline, you get yourself a couch for $150, right? Whatever they cost. Get it stuck in and just, you know, either wrap strap it or bolt it to the floor if you can. Get a professional mechanic to do it for you. And you should be right. You'll be able to enjoy it. But just beware that when you do get couch, whatever you're going to get done in it, that you have to get a real good one because it's going to stay in there for a while. And you don't want to be pulling couches in and out and bolting and rebolting. I have got wrap straps around this couch down the bottom here to hold it in. And so far, so good. We've had no problem whatsoever with the wrap straps or anything like that. They are quite handy to have. But just beware too, if you do put a couch or anything in these vans, you're not going to have much, say with me, cargo space. Because the cargo space will be taken up by, like, said couch or whatever. So you got to remember that too, guys. Do you want to go inside, Cindy? You want to go inside? Do you want to go inside on your couch in there or what? And I'll stay here. I'll put you inside. Gimme? You want gimme? No, she doesn't. She's playing puppies. So yeah, just keep that in mind too, guys, that you might want to think about cargo space area and stuff like that, because you will lose a lot of that. And to put shopping in these, sometimes they are a bugger when you've got to put shopping in them because there's not much room when you've got everything like I've got here. So you've got to be aware of that, guys. Basically, suitcases, I don't know because I haven't put suitcases in this thing yet, so I don't know. I wouldn't have a clue about the suitcase space in these, but when you've got big couch like this, I'm presuming you'd have to find another area or just carry less luggage on these. It just depends how much room you have got on these. You don't want to sort of weigh them down too much. Because their capacity rate is only 1,000 kilograms. That's what they take in motor size. They can't really take any more than that because it weighs them down too much. Just to let people know. But apart from that, I find these really easy to drive. Turning circle on them. Because people are going to ask me, what about the turning circle? The turning circle on these guys is really, really fantastic. You can turn it because the power steering with one finger if you want. I don't recommend you do it, but you can turn them with one finger if you want. They are very, very, very easy to turn. You can back them into a car park easy. Parking them in a garage. They're 5.5 long. You've got to remember that. They're 5.5 meters long. And all you've got to remember is that when you're putting them in a garage. Also, you've got to remember too that they are... You've got to leave a bit of room both sides for you and your passenger to get out, because you've got to open the doors to get out. Practicality for people that do sit in the back. They're a lot easier in car parks because you've got sliding doors that just open. So there is that. That is a very plus side of them. They have got sliding doors and you can open them, so that does help a hell of a lot with getting people in and out. Another good thing about them is they are really, really easy to put into car parks and stuff like that if you're in shopping centres. Like I sometimes, as you know, I'm mostly at Bunnings, guys. There's a bitch next door. I'm at Bunnings. And at Bunnings, you can basically, you know, get in and out of car parks. Because, you know, at Bunnings sometimes on a Saturday morning, it is pretty crowded over there. And it's very hard to get in and out of a Bunnings car park. With these being long the way they are, the turning circle is great. And you can be about a quarter of a way from another vehicle and just start swinging it at the front end, because and you got mirror at the back here, so you do have to watch your mirror at the back. But apart from that, I'll just check my post. Whoop, lolly needed. There you go. Apart from that, cough lolly's needed. Apart from that, you are pretty well right. You've just got to... Oh, shit, can't open these. You just got to be aware of... there we go. You just got to be aware of, stay with me, that when you do get out of car park and that, there we go. Lolly, see? Ample for float. You do have to watch out that some car parks are very tricky to get in and out of. Others are not too bad. I don't know where Izzy is. Izzy, are you on here today or not? I don't think Princess Izzy Sparkles is on here today. Some movement. You want to go inside? You want to go inside? You're cold. You want to go inside? I want to put you inside. Give me. You want to stay here? Why don't you put your pillow on you? There you go. That better pillow. There you go. Where's my jacket? I've got pillow on the dog because he's a bit cold. I have got a lolly. It is a strepsil. I mean, not a strepsil, it's a manifold, whatever you call them. Maddie will be here soon. Usually Izzy's on here saying 1 minute, but don't know where Izzy is, but she'll be here soon. Let's wait for a few people to jump in and say hello. I have got water here, guys. I've got water here. And a snack pack in my pocket. And all of that good jazz. I always come prepared with a snack pack and got burger rings in there in case I need them. So we'll be taking burger rings with me actually. So that will be taken. What else can I say? A lot of cool things will be happening this week. I'm going to be looking forward to finishing off these curtain things here, which I'm going to do these curtains. I'm going to finish them off. Friday curtains will be finished. Monday curtains will be finished. I have to measure these curtains here to get a rail. I'm going to put a rail up here, guys. It's going to be like wood. And it's going to block all of where this glue is, right? So you won't see... Oh, shit. You won't see the glue because of these. So these are going to go on the wood up there. So what's going to happen is we're going to get a piece of wood, right? And the guy is going to just zoop, zoop, zoop it down, right? So we have got screws, and these screws go through with a drill on the back. We'll go through them. All right, so we are going to get everything done properly, and we'll get it finished nicely. Then that job we ticked over, and then we can just use it and see what's going on with the coolant level and check that out, and drive it around and just enjoy it. So that's really the only job I've got to do left on this, is just tidy this bit up here on that side, this side, that side, with either a few of these or maybe some bolt things that the guys got. So and you get these screws from Bunnings. Thing is, if you don't know how to drill these things, don't touch them. Go to your mechanic. If he can do a few screws for you and a piece of wood, you go ahead, get him to order the trim, measure the trim, get him to order the trim, and put the trim up and get it done. I'm not touching it, so I'm taking it back to the mechanic, and the mechanic is going to do another job on it on Monday with me and Maddie. Yes, another job's been done on it. The simple job of this, putting a nice piece of wood here, which he's going to put up for me, 2 screws. You can't.
You glued it.
Yeah, but he's putting a panel up for me, a nice panel. Then he can drill into the panel instead of drilling into the curtain and ripping the curtain. He'll go into the wood.
How's he going to get this off?
Hey, not going to get it off. He's putting a nice panel here, so you don't see the glue.
Right.
So he's going to go to Bunnings. He's going to get a strip for me, and he's going to zhoo, and that's all it's going to do. I said, how much? He said, I'm not going to charge you.
Ow.
I said, I'm not going to charge you. I said, no, you got to take something. I said,
if
I can't let you do it for nothing.
Excuse
So anyway,
Oh my God.
he couldn't do it yesterday because this bastard of a van was in it,
Smell.
up on the ramp for an hour, having its little engine van
Interesting.
to burp it out.
Right. You got the door shut.
It's bloody cold
freezing,
in here.
isn't it?
Well, I got my door shut. Jeez. I'm like, and there was a guy yesterday. Oh shit! Me and Ruby couldn't stop laughing. He was like hippie Trev. He came in with his beard. He was wearing thongs and socks on, and he had long hair. And I said to him, "You remind me of hippie Trev, mate."
Oh dear.
And he said to me, "I'm his brother. Didn't you know that?" And Harley phoned me up too.
Yeah?
I'm at the meeting. There's going to be a meeting on Tuesday, 12:30.
Oh yeah, I'm coming to it.
Are you coming to it?
I'm going to be here. I'm doing 2 hours with you on Tuesday.
Oh, right. Apparently she's doing 2 hours with me on Tuesday.
Keep you in line.
Keep her in line.
Keep
not me.
you in line, my friend.
So that you'll see Maddie 4 days. You'll see Maddie tomorrow.
Yep.
Maddie and I are doing tomorrow. We're definitely going to go to Bunnings tomorrow to get a sausage. I have to.
Booyah.
My stomach needs, not now.
Your stomach needs a sausage tomorrow.
Tomorrow. As long as it's cooked good. I don't like sausages that are not cooked good.
They are cooked fine. They're just not burnt to the brim.
I like them black. Well, not black. Well done. Not black. Well done.
How do you like your sausages?
I like them black, man. I like them black.
They like these sausages burnt with, what's it called? Like that charcoal.
Charcoal.
Yeah, there's something wrong with you if you like that.
Something right with me if I like them like that. Anyway, what's her name? Had a good recipe too. With Ruby. Ruby does a recipe with what do you call it? Chorizo sausage, chicken.
Chorizo.
She puts tomato paste in it and cream.
Oh, I know, but I'd make a good risotto like that too. It's so good.
And it's like a pasta dish.
Yeah.
And she puts the cream to make it go an orangey colour.
Yeah, it tastes good. I've made some.
So anyway, she was talking to me about that. The old man said to me, "Oh, when you go over to the other place, you're not going to do any cooking here. You just go out.
Really?
Just go out and eat."
No cooking?
Because you've got a restaurant there, so we can just walk up to the restaurant and get something to eat there because it's only...
It's good to cook though.
Yeah, I like cooking, but the old man doesn't want his kitchen dirty.
Interesting. Well, that's why I clean it up afterwards.
Well, that's why I'm going to go and...
That's why you're going to learn how to clean it up after yourself.
No, that's why I'm... going to see if they can get me a sealed housing in the Ashmore area.
Oh yeah, they've got a new one apparently again.
Where?
Is Amanda... Did you say Amanda's coming today? Tuesday?
No, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday.
Okay, cool.
Another one?
No, I thought you said today.
No, but you said another house.
Oh, I think so. I'm not sure.
She thinks so. She's not sure.
My mum was testing my blood pressure last night. She didn't do a very good job.
Did you break the machine?
No, she put it on my auntie though. The nurses kept coming in and we were just playing with the blood pressure machine.
Oh, you went to the hospital?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Well, you finally went for a checkup, did you?
No, my grandma was in there. She's okay.
Oh,
She's had
but
surgery.
you went for a checkup too.
Yeah. My family is just weird and they touch everything, and it's like 50 of me. So, but they're more full on than me.
Let's not go there. When I was down in Melbourne, my auntie had breast removal from cancer, right? My Uncle Johnny, being me Uncle Johnny, is very much like me. Don't get him to touch anything else. He'll bugger it up. So anyway, he was fiddling around with my auntie's bed, the buttons, and he made my auntie's bed go up. And we said to him, Uncle Johnny, what are you doing? And he said, oh, I'm just seeing the button for the bed.
Who's John Boy?
Yeah, we put him on yesterday as a moderator.
Okay.
Because Paddy hasn't been around for a couple of days. Izzy hasn't been on today.
Scaring everyone off, are you?
No, I think it's just
everyone's busy.
People, the channel now is sort of backing off a bit. Subscriber rate has gone up.
That's good.
That's going up, but the views are sort of still hobbling. Had open house last night, told you about that.
Oh yeah, how was that? No.
I was in here doing a TikTok live at 4:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
It was very dark. I had to sort of have my torch. I don't know where the torch is now. I had my torch like this, and I'm trying to do a live stream at the TikTok, and I was doing that saying, you know, what you don't like me calling you, and I'm answering myself. I was sitting on the live and going, I'm big and fat, please. And then I turn around and go, no, I'm not. I'm just big, please. And I was answering myself. It was bloody hilarious.
That's good.
And yeah, I've done a couple of videos in the tyre place.
Oh yeah.
Maddie, not Maddie. What's her name was talking to me on the phone, Harley, right? But I don't know how it happened. I just accidentally let one rip.
Of course you did.
And
what did she say?
And I said to Harley, oh, Ruby and I just got a joke. And Ruby yells out, "Oh, Peter just farted." That was all.
Oh God.
And it was quite hilarious. They didn't say nothing. Let's get screws, got to take. Yeah, he's a nice guy, the Murray man. He gave me a free. He didn't charge me $4.50 for the coolant. Only charged me half price.
Oh, good.
Plus, he gave me a free bottle of coolant.
Good.
He said we keep an eye on it after 2 days. If it needs topping up, if you keep topping it up, you've got a problem somewhere. But he did run it for half an hour to make sure, and he burped it and all that. And I said to him for a joke, "Did you put the nappy back on him?" And he said, no, I didn't put the nappy back on. It's too big to put a nappy on this thing. He said, "But look, Pete, promise me one thing. If you ever do want to sell this, give me first refusal on it. Because it's so clean, I'd love to buy that from you."
Interesting.
So I'm going to see how much he's going to offer.
No, you're not selling it.
I'm going to see how much he offers.
Peter.
If it's enough to buy a camper, all
It's not
right.
going to be enough.
I'm in.
You want to see a video of me taking Michaela out almost?
You took Michaela out.
Almost.
Oh my God. You are dangerous. You're not the person to have around. You are. I tell you, with a soccer. How did you manage that?
Well, she wasn't looking. We went and bought a football yesterday and we're kicking it around.
But you were being a clown, I suppose.
I am always being a clown.
If it's not footballs, it's basketballs you get taken out with.
Something, yeah. She threw a
You chucked it, not her.
No, she threw something at my back. A ball at my back, and it hurts now today.
Oh, poor little diddums.
Poor Maddie. I know. Do you feel bad for me?
Big Maddie.
No,
Big
Peter.
boned.
Enough.
Big bone?
Enough.
Well, compared to my face and your
Yes,
face,
but you don't need to say
I'm
that.
skinny.
Okay.
Well, I'm not skinny. My stomach's fat. Which it has put on weight because I keep eating spaghetti every day.
What?
Because I love it.
You need to still...
Especially tuna and spaghetti.
Yuck. Stop saying that to me, though.
Tuna.
No, not tuna.
Oh, not tuna. Oh, Maddie's doing eyelashes now. Super glued them on.
Yeah, I did super glue them on.
Oh, God. Actually, it was funny. I was watching a YouTuber yesterday, and I had palpitations watching him.
Why?
He had the super glue out, and I'm thinking, oh, I'd love to do that. He was super gluing his car.
Yeah, but they probably know how to do it. That is
Yeah, but I want to super glue them. Yeah, I'm trying to get nice things down.
What did you do? It looks a bit rough. No offense.
What?
The glue.
What do you mean rough?
Like, you got a bit everywhere.
Yeah, because I was going like that with my finger trying to push it in. And I got glue on my finger.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not the best. I know it's not the best. He did say to me, why don't you go to Bunnings and get me a rail with curtains? I'll put them up properly for you.
Yeah.
But then I've got to cut my curtain down.
Yeah, just leave it. You've already glued it now.
I said to him, no, just put me a piece of wood across it to make it look nice, like a border, so you don't see the glue. He said, no, I'll do that for you, no problem, I'll do that. He said, I'm going to go in tomorrow morning to see them on Saturday so they can measure. So I've got to go on Monday at 11:15 or 12:15 so they can just He said to me, I said, how long would it be? He said, I'll probably have it done in about 15 minutes for you.
Okay.
I said, oh, does that mean I can just leave it running while you do it? I said, oh, you can if you want. It's your van. And well, Ruby made me laugh. Ruby went to run, and the runner fell off of her foot. And I said, you're doing a Maddie, are you?
You're doing a Maddie.
What did she do yesterday? Oh, she done one funny thing and friggin' made me laugh. She was sitting in the TV room. We were doing a live stream, and she goes with her leg like that to stretch her knee and that. And as she went to stretch her knee, she went, hey, yeah, and took the rubbish bin out. And I said, well, that's a good one. I must let no Maddie know that you do things like that too.
It just happens.
Other girl. News on the other girl for you.
What other girl?
The one, the foot. The one that couldn't come.
Oh, is that the Tian, that one?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, she sprained her foot apparently. She couldn't come because, as you know, she's got a manual vehicle. And you got to push the clutch in. If you've got a sprained foot, it's bloody hard to push a clutch in.
Hard to drive, yeah.
It's hard enough to drive if you've got a sprained leg. Like I had one in Coomera. I sprained my ankle and I had to strap it up, and I was in agony.
And I remember when I hurt my foot and had to drive. It was horrible stuff.
It is. No, you get that.
Yeah, not good, is it?
You get the sharp pain, and you think, oh.
You do get the sharp pain, ugh.
Which is understandable. Anyway, I was talking to the mechanic yesterday. I said to him, what have I got to look out for with this coolant level? He said to me, man, for a start, your coolant level, I know you had it up to the full mark, where it says full mark. But he said, you know, the other side of your bottle at the top there, he said, you can put more coolant in there. That's what it's there for. I said, I was always keeping it at that mark. He said, well, your fans coming on all the time? I said, yeah, they were. Why? He said, because your coolant level was up that stage where you should have had it topped up a bit more. I said, well, as long as I didn't do any damage to the motor. He said, no. He said, but that noise you were telling me about, next time when you come in on Monday, whenever you come in, let me listen to it if it's hot. And I can, if it's still going whop, 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 whop like that, it's probably either something small or you've got a vacuum leak or somewhere.
Okay. Interesting.
I said, is that hard? He said, no, it's probably just one of the vacuum hoses that come off and need to be put back on. But he said, your radiator butt was a real bastard to work on. I said, why? He said, because you've got a hose that's all kinked up that goes underneath to your radiator. You've got 4 hoses connected to one. I said, oh, you didn't change them? He said, oh, no, they're brand new. They're like brand new. He said, this motor's definitely done 100,000. I can tell. He said, I've been doing this job for 25 years.
Yeah.
I said,
that's good. Then no liars around.
Pardon?
No liars.
Liars?
Yeah, like at least they didn't like, I don't know.
Oh, no. No, he gave me the bottle and he said, don't tell anyone. It's a present for you.
Oh, he's nice to you, isn't he?
He likes me, that guy.
Yeah.
I said to him, I'm sorry I haven't got Big Maddie with me today. My mate Big Maddie. He said, is that her nickname?
It's not a very nice nickname.
I said, Sweet Maddie. There you go, Sweet Maddie. I'm going to say... Or my mate, Sweet Maddie.
Big Maddie, and he's about
well, you can call me Big Pete.
I don't want to call you Big Pete. You're not big.
So I am. That's my nickname, Big Pete. There you go. Big old Pete. I am old. Oh yeah, Ruby was laughing at you yesterday.
Wait, what did I do?
You wanted to give me a haircut.
Oh, yeah.
I said to Ruby, I'm really worried about a haircut Maddie's going to give me. She might end up making me look like a punk rocker.
Yeah.
With my hair like that. Agent's coming to see Dad today, by the way. Might have a contract. Not quite sure. They're going to talk about contracts today. So that's something for them to look forward to. Next week's a fairly busy week. Dog's going to the vet. I know she's going for a haircut. Hopefully we'll have to get this curtain done properly, the border and everything. And it's a nice day. Go for Barbie.
Yes.
I have not been for one of those for a long time. But I'm not going to have the beer at the edge of the barbecue because I always knock it over.
Okay.
Hey, Jen, what's crack? I like
What do you
him.
mean you always knock it over?
Well, last
the
time,
beer,
yeah, last time we were there, I went like that
When was
with
the last time
my
you had a
foot.
barbecue?
I was with you.
That long ago.
Yeah, we would have wanted to done a barbecue, remember?
Yeah, it was forever ago.
Because you were telling me about the chicken wings. I said to you, no, you got to cook the chicken wings well done because they'll in the middle, they'll be still,
They were frozen, that's why.
Raw. Ugh.
We should make burgers when we go next time.
I'll just go down the shop here.
No, it's fun making them.
The wog shop. And I'll get the chicken marinated sticks. What do you call those?
Oh, yeah, skewers.
Skewer things.
What
They're already.
flavour?
I don't know. I think they're marinated in different curries, stuff like that.
Yeah, there's satay, honey, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, Neighbour bought them when we went for barbecue 2 years ago. Sorry, not 2 months ago. 2 years ago, he bought them. Jeez, I had about 6 or 7 skewers, and I did eat a hell of a lot because I'm a big boy.
Apparently.
Maddie's going to be upset when I show her this, but I've got to. So I've got to take my shoe off. Look what happened to my shoe.
It's time to put your new ones on.
Look.
Put your new ones on.
I've got a broken shoe. Look,
okay,
see?
Well, put your new ones on. You've got brand new ones
No,
upstairs.
I'm going to put super glue here.
No, just put your new shoes on.
I'm not getting rid of them yet. They've still got a lot of life in them. And they do pong, so... Hey, what about the time Maddie broke a shoe? And I had to sticky tape it together for her.
No, yeah, literally.
I suppose you chucked those shoes out now.
No, I haven't.
Oh my God.
I haven't worn them.
I went shopping. I bought these the other day. Yesterday.
Oh, yum.
I bought these because I always take them with me. Especially when I'm going for night tests in case I get hungry and my sugar goes down, I can eat those instead. And actually bought, because you got me into it, so I bought them. I bought the Marlow yogurt things you suck on.
Oh, you got it?
I got 2 of them. I'm still trying to figure out how they work. I know you take the lid off and you got to suck on them or something.
Yeah.
I got them. I said to Ruby, I better get these because Maddie was telling me about the yogurt ones she had. I want to try the Marlow ones. And I bought a tin of Marlow.
Did you have it?
No, I haven't had it yet. I managed to find the chocolate that had all the different flavours in it.
Snack.
I found them in
I saw one the
shop.
other day too. I was like, it must be the IGA that didn't have them.
Yeah.
It's still around.
And Aero bars? Oh, yeah. I found a chocolate Aero bar. I had to walk away from the chocolate area.
Yeah, I love it.
And
mint one.
then there was a video that bloody Ruby filmed of me losing my pants in the shop. Me bloody shorts fell right down, me blue pair, and it wasn't funny. I had to pull them straight up because, a moon was showing nearly.
Oh, God.
So I had to quickly
Your moon was showing. You don't have knickers on.
Yeah, I did, but they fell down too nearly.
How did your knickers fall down too?
Because they were joined to me shorts,
Oh,
weren't
God,
they?
yeah.
Anyway, went to the bank, right? Now, this is a true story. I had to put money in the bank for my private insurance. $200 I put in. There was this guy, a support worker with his client, right? And his client went, "Go over there. I want to do this myself. Go over there." And the support worker, he was looking at, I was looking at him. I said to him, "He's a good guy." And he said, "Oh, I love him." I said, "I love him like a brother, but sometimes he does embarrass me." I said, "But he's cool. I like him. I really like." He goes, "Look, Ken, look, I got the money out of my bank book." He said, "Okay, you don't want to tell everyone that because I'm here to look after you, but I can't fight for you." He said, "Oh wait, Ken, I can fight for both of us."
That's what you sound like.
Yeah, but I can fight.
No, you can't.
I am.
You would walk and hide behind me.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
No, you go.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You
you
would walk behind me.
I was saying to Ruby.
You'd start a fight and then make me deal with it.
I said to Ruby, Maddie's got to have red carpet in the car, and you have to have a sheet on the seat in red.
I've plastic wrapped it, and I've got the eject button ready.
Yeah, you want an eject button.
I do. You think I'm joking?
I know you don't. You can't. For start, you can't put an eject button in there. You got to
You
have
would
a
be
hole in
surprised
it.
what money could buy my
You gotta have a hole in the bloody roof.
It's an imaginary hole. It's not imaginary.
Imaginary hole.
It's
You
got,
mean
like-
it's not really there?
No, it is there. It's like got a sunroof, but it's invisible pretty much. So I covered it so that you can't see. I don't know why you don't believe me. If you fart in my car, you're going out. I promise.
Are you like a secret agent? Like, get smart? It's got emergency sunroof.
There's one button on my car. I told Peter if he farts in my car today, I've got an eject button and he's out. And he doesn't believe me.
Eject button in an MG. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's a classic, that one.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a good one. Yeah, I have still got hooks, guys, from the job last Saturday. Last Saturday already I'd done this job.
Oh, how quick has this week gone?
It's gone like a fucking freight train. It really is.
My legs. Oh my gosh.
Legs. No, we won't show legs. Well, we can if... Whoa, your legs are tan? Did you put the tan on again or something?
No, I put it...
Mine need tan. I've got chicken legs. Mine are white legs. My arms are not too bad because I'm always out in the sun a bit now.
Mm.
But my legs, they're white as a ghost.
White as a ghost.
Because I don't go sunbaking or much anymore.
Yeah, I haven't been in ages. Also.
I just hang around the house like a bat, upside down. I did do a bit of shopping yesterday. I got 2 bottles of chicken tonight. What else did I get? I got some Marlow, the 2 boxes of snack packs, that as well. Excuse me.
Pardon.
Oh, remind me too to get some strips for my fingers.
What's wrong with your fingers?
For the sugar.
Oh,
strips.
yeah.
I haven't got any left, so I've got to get some of those. I've got my cards, so I know, my other card. And yes, Maddie's kind of make fun of me today, most probably, because I don't know what new glasses they're going to make me get. So I could end up looking like Mr. Magoo. I would like to get only 1 pair of reading glasses and 1 pair of driving glasses, sunglasses. Because all my sunnies, I've had them for about nearly 8 or 9 years. And the reflective stuff is getting lighter on them. And unfortunately, they can't take the lenses out and put new ones in. I would love them to do that with my old sunnies.
Yeah.
Because they're my faves. They wrap around my head and everything. These ones here I'm talking about, guys.
Oh, yeah, you do like those, yeah.
And, if they could, my knees are a bit, you can see they're a bit scratched and, had the dick and all that. I'd like them to take the lens out and put a new one. Even if they can take them out and give me the lens, I can glue them in myself with super glue.
No more gluing, dude.
No, with the glasses,
You're
around here.
crazy.
What's the worst that can happen? I glue my hand to the glasses. Now, this would be a good video. Any more questions, please, guys? Hey, where are you? You haven't been on the live yet. What's going on? You're hiding from us.
Are you a good time?
Eh?
Are you a good time?
Good what?
Time.
Time what? What are you talking about?
Are you a good time?
A good time? I'm okay. Yeah, how are you? I'm okay. Let's see how many followers we've got. How much do you reckon you got in views on that?
I don't know how many. 27.
28,900.
That's crazy.
You've got more than any support worker on the channel has got.
Crazy, isn't it?
You just should be a model. There you go. You get more views.
Yeah, I might have to be a model, hey?
Yeah, well, it pays the wages, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think so.
How's car yard man going?
Good.
Yeah, sold any cars yet, has he?
Don't think so.
Oh, pretty quiet time, isn't it?
Is it?
For the car yard, man. Yeah, it is.
Oh, I don't know.
Apparently so. Anyway, guys, I've got to shut down because I've got to make a move. I've got to be there by 10 o'clock. By the time I walk in there,
Yeah, it must be off.
and I've got to take my walking stick. I can't take my dog. And yeah, got to have drops in my eyes. So I'm going to be walking around. I'm in a bad enough as it is already, but with drops in my eyes, I'm going to go.
Maddie.
I'm going to go. Hey, Maddie, are you here somewhere?
Nope. I said I'm gonna run away.
And Maddie's going to say, I'm not here, please. And I'll say, you are. I can hear your voice.
True.
But we will video in there. What's the worst that can happen? I trip over a what do you call those glasses that are on those round things? They're in the middle of the shop thing. Display cabinet.
Oh yes.
What's the bet? I'll probably take one of those out by accident.
Probably, I believe that.
And Maddie will turn around and go, "You took it out, please." I said, "That's all right."
Supposed to do that, please.
I said, "Yes, I am, please."
I don't know.
Maddie would bloody video it and send it to everyone.
Yeah.
Saying my clumsy husband has knocked something out again.
I don't have a husband.
Well, My adopted husband for the day.
Adopt a husband for the day.
It'd be funny if you did, eh?
Hilarious.
Maybe we should start a fashion. Adopt a husband.
I think that's already a thing, you know. Not adopt, but hire a husband.
I don't think for me it is. I'm too old.
Well, yeah, I'd hope you wouldn't want to hire a husband.
A wife. Bad enough with bloody Paddy on the channel. Which he hasn't been on for 4 days.
Happy Friday.
That Friday, guys. We're going to head off and see what happens with the injector seat.